This is so weird. Anyway, so we're in Blender today. I didn't send out all these links because this is about one of my products. And so I sell these bodysuits for people to do like fitted mesh clothing and stuff. It's mainly for the default avatar. They're mainly weights for the default avatar, or better weights that you can transfer over to your clothing. And today somebody brought up that the male version isn't working. He couldn't get it to get fitted mesh working on the male. So I'm going to do this real quick, and I'm going to show how what the differences are. I wanted to do this video too. Even if you don't have this product in mind, you're probably going to learn something about the rig here. So we have the female version. I'm going to test the female version too, but let's go to the male because that's what I tested earlier. And how do I switch that? Go down here, avatar appearance. I can switch this here. Or there's another option in the Avastar panel. But, okay, so we have the male version here. And now I want to bring in one of my bodysuits. Or the male one at least. So I'm choosing a new layer. I am appending from a file. Where is this file? I have it under products and weighted bodysuit. I'm going right into the blend file here. I'm going to go to objects and look at medhue male bodysuit FM fitted mesh. There we go. Append. Okay, so here we have the mesh, this bodysuit in here. We have the skeleton. Now we have to attach this mesh to the skeleton, and we could do it, why not, like, I didn't do this when I tested, but why not do it with the Avastar tool? So we want to use keep here, attach sliders, that's all fine. So, okay, so we attached it here, and now if we select the mesh, we should have an armature modifier here, which we do. But now we have sliders applied, so let's try and do what this customer of mine said. And we want, this should be fitted mesh, so this belly should morph. Okay, and as you see on this bodysuit, it's not morphing with the mesh of the body. So what is going on here? Well, in Avastar2 we have a whole kind of like different system. Before, in the original, before I go into why or whatever, just take note that Avastar, the Machine-O-Matrix team, did all this work, a ridiculous amount of work, to get all these shape sliders to work for us originally. Well, then they went and redid it, okay, to work exactly like Second Life. So they did all this work to get these morphs to work right, and then they did a ton more work to get it to work exactly like Second Life. Okay, so originally they used shape sliders to do all this. Today in Avastar2, now I'm not a coder, I don't know everything about how exactly everything works. This is how I understand it, so hopefully I'm describing it correctly. With the new Avastar2, we are using these morphs in the same way that the Second Life platform does it. And that is by moving bones around or scaling bones and stuff like that. We're not using shape sliders anymore, shape keys. So here, if we look on the mesh here, we have shape keys. on this mesh. And there should not be shape keys. It doesn't need shape keys to work with the sliders. So, easiest thing to do is to remove these shape keys. And I think these need to be removed in the proper order, because the basis is the default mesh, okay? And these two are actually morphed versions of the mesh. So the basis needs to be removed last. So make sure we're selected here, hit minus, look at how morphed that is, because now this is this new shape here. Get rid of that one. Now we're back to the default, and now we can get rid of that basis too. Now we have no shape keys, and now when we go over to the belly slider, it kind of works. Okay? Now, before I end this video, well, I did want to test the female, but I will say that after looking at quite a bit of this and thinking about like all the things that I've kind of learned from Bento, I will be doing an update for this bodysuit, but I have no idea when I'm going to have time for that. So real quickly, I showed the male. Let me do a female real quick here, just to make sure everything works the same. I always go 5 and Shift A, Avastar. I'm just going with the basic because I don't need an extended rig for this, and the bodysuits were not made really for an extended rig, so I'm just starting with a basic rig for this. And I need to import my bodysuit or append it. The female bodysuit, not body skirt, bodysuit right there. Then we're gonna go select that, select the rig, rig this using Avastar. We want keep, bind. Now we'll do the same thing. We'll check the slider. We'll go to torso, belly slider. We could probably go breast sliders too on this one, but okay. So this one has the exact same problem. It has shape keys on it. So let me open this up. Go to here. We have shape keys. Let's get rid of these. Bam, bam, bam. Now we go to belly slider and kind of works. All right. So that, real quickly, is how to fix this issue and use my bodysuits with the new one. But again, I am going to be updating these bodysuits, and I have all kinds of things that I think can make this a lot better. So have a good one, everyone. That's the video for today.